of the current Tier 3 champions, Queen City Crowns, as they get chipped all the way down. Mark Moshi in the net for the Squall, who made the number 2 spot in the top 10 a few weeks ago. Now, all the way here is Viverito, one of 3 players who has 3 goals. Back to the point, trying to look for a feed in the slot. Viverito almost had that, but taken away by Bobby Arcus.
Look at Ryan! Look at Ryan!
Looking toward the slot, can't find it. Good interception by Polka. And now here's a wraparound chance by Viverito, and this is wide. Ryan Reich trying to keep the play alive, but Kevin Helinski, former Queen City Crown, crosses over.
Pressure a little bit, pressure, force the turnover. Get it deep and change. Ryan.
Trouble with transitioning toward neutral, and now body on the boards.
Justin or Pat, one. Yep.
With Kevin Ebner tries to shot, and James Hodgson with the stop. Is newly acquired in the season and has joined the Rise, as that one goes straight into the bench. So a face-off will occur down in the Squall zone. So far that they have been controlling the place, as the Rise just can't transition all that well. They are a new team made up of a lot more Charlotte-based players. Some of them having their first experience in the National Ball Hockey League, as Kamoshi comes out and makes the cover. But that will allow the option for the Squall to change, but they just decide not to. It's high up on the draw, and looking for a lane. Just didn't find anything, as the Squall back down low. Sam Pulowski takes it to the corner. Pulowski back to the point. Shot going high. Coming all the way from Martin Witt at the point. Down to Pulowski again. Pulowski trying to drive the net, gets interrupted. The acquisition of Matt Henry, another former Crown who did well on defense. As he's hugging that weak side post. Meanwhile, battle behind the net comes back.
Guys, be ready for a change. We need one.
Nice get by, but
Timmy, you gotta win that.
Matt Henry just pushes down, try to buy some time for his team. Squall try to transition, and now Matt Henry has it again. Candy along the blue line, holds on, tries to go left.
Nothing changes.
He's looking for Nick Carey. Can't hold the line. Now the Rise trying to hang on to possession, but they run into trouble, and here comes the Squall the other way. David Lane in the right corner, pressure by Henry. Lane trying to look for something, shot saved by James Hotcher. He could not cover, and the shot goes wide. Jonathan Hotcher, one of the Hotcher brothers, and a penalty is going to be coming up, I would think. And yes, and it will be against the Rise. Jonathan Hotcher likely going to get called for slashing. So an extra attacker on for the Squall. Ryan Reich goes down low. And a shot goes high of the net. The Rise in possession, and Jonathan Hotcher going to the box. 90-second penalty for slashing. That one just seemed to be out of frustration, as that was well away from the play. The Squall will have our first power play of the game. Ryan Reich will take the draw. He's one of 7 players who has 3 points. Shot going wide. Reich has 2 goals so far. Back across. Martin Witt Looking for a response. Shot gets blocked and will be cleared away. Good defense by Jaden Steckler.
Get that blue, get that blue. Yep, Justin, get in there. Justin, get in.
Drop pass, a dangerous one at that. It was nearly intercepted by Keenan Steckler. And had a wide open chance, but could not pull the trigger. Back down again, Markamoshi. Push it up. How about Pelka? Jamar Witt. Barbado on the right wing, halfway through the power play. Right, back to Witt. Shot tipped by Viverito, but wide. Back to Witt again. Witt. Down deep, Bill Evans moves in, tries to bat it down. Play continues on. Goes back to Witt at the point. Brings his way around. Looking for an opening. Tries a shot, got deflected on the way. It slowed down a bit too much as Hotchner with the cover. 13 seconds left on the penalty. False start, and Tim Corrigan is feeling it. But he gets back into position and Rise with this draw. Attempt to clear, goes off the safety screen, stays in play. One of the top shooters last season. Wide open, and he missed it off the side of the net. And the penalty is over. Kevin Ebner had a wide open chance but misfired. Meanwhile, back the other way.
Just mark up. Everybody's got somebody, right?
Looking around, but could not find an opening. Chris Wands. And lost it. A stick on the way. Whose was it? That was Richard Walls.
Got Lons. Wait.
Check around one more time. Attempt to clear fails. Back into the end board. Tim Corrigan now in the battle. Looks to the outside. Lons with a chance, but it gets blocked. And a shot save, rebound attempt, save by Hotchner, and cleared out.
Timmy.
Will it make the link for an ice?
Wait.
Yes, it will.
Go back.
Great defensive work by the Rise to keep this scoreless.
Need one more blue graphic. That's really helpful. Go to the back.
And he gets the pick.
And a little bit of confusion of the Squall do have the option of which circle to take the face off from, and the ref went to the wrong one. With a draw and back to the Rise. Will be cleared up. And will find Jonathan Hotchner. Pops up, hits the ceiling, stays in play. Good wing on the left corner. Tries to center up, off the side of the net. Looks for a wraparound. Young centers up, had an opening, but once again can't pull the trigger. Another shot, saved by Hotchner. Good one with a couple of shots. Turnover. That one off the foot. Good win. Good defensive work. Good work by Jeremy Hotchner, the third Hotchner brother. Lane back to Witt. Witt with a shot, save, and gets nothing but defense, but they can't get it out. Witt with control. Down to Young. Try to return to Witt, but went off a stick. Petrels.
Guys, we need a change.
Out. Squall calling
Get it
for
deep
a
and
change.
change. Chris
David
Young.
Lane pushes in. Joe Petrels will have control. Will cross over to Bill Evans. And going down, penalty coming up. David Lane going to the box, and he's not happy about it.
1-5 flag for the trip.
So Lane will sit for 90 seconds on a tripping penalty. And he knew immediately that he was going to be sitting. So now the Rise are going to have their first power play. They've had a lack of offense for much of this period, but now they get a chance with a man advantage. Bobby Arcus can't get through. Here is Ryan Reich. He's going to try to attack short-handed, but that defense coming in as all of us will break it up.
Guard that red.
Off the wall.
Hard.
Going down low. Cleared away, but kept in. Squall with a great job on their PK unit. Jonathan Hotchner back at the point. Across.
Pressure.
Push. Bearden broke it up for at least a moment. High slot, tried to get a shot, but it rolls off the stick of all of us. Guys, get back on side, going right. Arcus still can't get anything going. That's about the third clear by the Squall in just less than a minute. And the Rise are going to get called for too many men on the floor. So that will cancel out the power play, and we're going to play 30 seconds of 4-on-4. So now the Rise have to choose someone to serve the penalty. It'll be a 30-second 4-on-4, and then a full minute of power play time for the Squall.
Oh, you're jumping at it. David, you're coming to
One by the Squall. That's the point. Pelican couldn't handle it, and the Rise on the attack, but they're going to call icing. And I think the Rise forgot that it is even strength, so the icing effect is in play here. Back he goes again. Tries a shot, went with a shot and a save by Hotchner. And wide open. Backhand save by Hotchner. Rebound. Makes another save and it goes behind the net.
Hey, you ready?
Well, Hotchner doing his job, but the Squall are now on the power play. Up to Pilka.
Rip it, Sam, rip it.
Back to Pulowski, shot wide in the net, rebound attempt. Shot goes wide from Corrigan. And attempted clear and it's out. Well, despite having a lack of offense, the Rise have had a great defense. They go for the change. Get the PK unit on. Going left to Ennis. With the shot, it was looking for a tip, it went wide. He had Corrigan waiting on that weak post. Here's Pulowski again. Slap one over. Great block. Second chance and it goes wide. Great defensive work. That was a sure goal. I don't think that beats
back to Sam.
Chris Valley's number 3 ranked block from the last meeting, but this was just as impressive. And that will be cleared down. And they're going to say no ice despite the fact that the penalty has expired. Now a neutral. Attempted shot blocked. 10 seconds left.
Ice.
And that will be an ice, and that will give the Squall a chance to have a last second draw against Hotchner. He's done fantastic, and he's had some great support in the net.
Guys, crash the net.
Rise win the draw, but the Squall not giving up on this play. Goes to the corner. One last shot. Save! And that is the period. champions, Queen City Crowns. It also makes up almost the entirety of Charlotte's A adult league division, and also some prospects from their B division. And they're really going to step up here. There's a shot from Witt, blocked down by James Hodgkin. So far, the defense of the Rise has been the start of this game as Kamoshi lifted up, turned it over, shot saved by Kamoshi from the right circle. The Rise looking for their first win of the season. And meantime, Lane has an open one-timer misfired by Young. That's been happening too many times for the Squall's liking. So many misfires. I know it's the first game of the day, but for a 3-0 team, we've got to get that ball off their stick. As that pass goes into the corner. Young tries to drop it back, and the slot shot! Where is it? Saved by Hotchner!
Good shift.
A little bit of a premature celebration from some of the Squall members. They thought that they had that through the legs, but he squeezes them just enough to hold it.
Good looking, talking through, you know.
Is Martin really that wide open in the middle? Yeah, I guess he did.
Take it to the house, Martin.
Won by the Squall. Quick shot from Barbado goes wide. Has yet to have a goal this season. Viverito with a shot tipped high. Viverito again centers up, intercepted. Now by Zach Olivas. Bruce Ward sends it down deep. Back behind the goal line, tied up by Barbado. Taken up by Ward. Double teamed. Squall showing they have an aggressive defense.
Win the ball!
As they have two white jerseys on top of the ball carriers, they center up, but Ennis takes it away. 2-on-2. Ennis to Viverito. He'll just tip it down. Matt Henry behind the net. Pass to himself. That's off the boards. Wasn't intending that for Chris Ward, but this will go down for icing against the Rise.
He's got to stay.
Back to the right corner. Set up in front, dangerous area to have it. Back to Lons. Gets tied up by Jeremy Hotchner. But that gets cleared down, and once again an icing against the Rise. So as we've been mentioning many times before, the Rise's defense has been stacked, but they've had trouble transitioning, and I think the Squall's forecheck has been one of the main reasons behind it. They just can't transition that well to neutral. Goes back to Reardon, shot gets blocked. Back behind the net.
Guys, we're taking this game.
Abner back to Reardon. Here the Rise bench yelling orders as a shot is gloved down by Hotchner.
Good job, y'all. Way to go. Way to go. Keep it up. Keep it up.
So with that stoppage, that gives the Rise a chance to change their lines. The Rise stacking their defense in the slot. As it goes back below the goal line, looking for an opening. Ebner drops the line. Can't handle it. Try to go back to Reardon. Around the board. Corrigan tries there up. Good block by Imran Faruqi. Representing Pakistan as he makes another block. Faruqi making his presence known in the game. As that gets down, and again the Rise defense putting up a wall. Haruki with control. And it goes off the official, but that benefits the Rise. As Jonathan Hotchner goes down to carry. Carry on the right circle. Try center, goes off a body. Witt has a stretch to Kevin Ebner, but knocked back by Jonathan Hotchner. He gives it away to Reardon. We'll just tip it to the right corner. Nobody there. It carried. Swings forward. Turnover. Young, he loses control. 2-on-2. With a shot save by Kamoshi. They'll try again. And this time plays it off the boards. Martin Witt behind the net. Tries to lift it up. And does find David Lane. Lane again with a shot, and that may have rolled off his stick because he didn't get all of that wrist shot. Now 2-on-2 for the Rise. Martin Witt wanted to come off, but saw the opportunity for the Rise. Centering pass and blocked by Witt. Severino. Battle through that defense, but the Squall retained. Shot from Goodwin and a save by Hotchner, and a bit of trouble as Justin Viverito getting into their goalie and the Rise standing up for him. As the refs settle things down, things getting feisty.
BJ!
Right wings to draw. A quick shot and a save by Hotchner, and he'll cover.
If we can change that shot angle by making him one more pass, I think you can beat him, but you gotta go.
And we'll go to Rice, but the Rice giving him a hard time, a few shoves, and it forces a turnover. Kevin Waters will send right. We'll find Jonathan Hotchner, and we got a whistle offside against the Rise.
I got Pat.
Go out to open field. Matt Henry tries to push forward, but Ryan Reich with control. Reich drops it back, finds Ennis, and goes off the foot of Joe Petrels. Back to Matt Henry trying to fight off Justin Viverito. They're still battling there. It comes out to an open Barbado. Trying to score! I think that went off of Justin Viverito. He was right in front of the tip and give the Squall first blood.
9 from 20.
And the goal will indeed go to Viverito. That'll be his 4th of the season. Stayed in position and waited for the ball to come his way. And Barbados solved that opportunity and just fed it down in the low slot. And he'll pick up his 2nd assist. Here's Corrigan. It's blocked. Sent back into the left corner. The Rise don't realize they're offside. And now they're called back as it goes right to Hotchner, and he'll just drop it off. And it goes off the stick. And now the official has changed his mind. He originally said there was an icing. It was not an icing.
got it. No. More to the left. More to the left. Back up.
4:11 remaining in the second period. Justin Delito is the only goal. Reardon will have to run down Vincent Zandy as it comes around. Tim Corrigan takes a look over his shoulder, finds Barbiarkis on pursuit. His active chip out of play. And we'll see where they put this draw. Looks like it's going to come back to neutral.
Work, no zone. No zone, guys. No zone. No zone.
355, that's all about. I love it. Let's talk through it.
One by the Squall. Picked up with a shot and off of Hotchner. Good opportunity by Pulowski. Back to the right corner. Picked up by Kevin Ebner. Will drop back to Pulowski. Martin Witt at the right point. Now tries to play back for Pulowski. Instead gives Tim Corrigan. Had the pass, gets blocked. Keeps Steckler with that block. Pulowski back to the center line. Shot from Witt goes wide. Tries to look for a rebound. Kevin Ebner has to go backwards looking for Pulowski. Leads it for Witt. Shot and a save. Richard Wall will just send it around and out of the zone. No icing here. 3 minutes remaining in the second period. As the ball gets sent back up. And while the Squall were in the middle of the change, I don't see an indication from the rest. It looks like they're just going to send it back into the Squall zone. Goes back, David Lane, and over to Witt. Goes forward and attempted, keep-in failed. Goes to David Lane. Back at center, Martin Witt. Witt at the center line, looking for a tip and glove down by Hotchner.
That's all right. I can get to it so I read it. Sorry. Yes.
Taya. Lane trying to go back for Ennis. Good play by Jaden Steckler, but Kamoshi comes out and clears away. David Lane gets around, set us up for Goodwin. With a shot high of the net. Back to the right corner. Lane is tied up. We're going to let play continue. The Rise wanted a call. They're not getting anything. We play on. Picking up is Jonathan Hotcher. Sent up to Kevin Waters. Waters has his lane cut off by Jacob Ennis. Civilito. Good block by Jonathan Hotcher.
There you go.
Going down deep, tries to pass, but it gets blocked. Going to let play continue on. So shot going wide of the net. And then we have a whistle. And I think this is just for the net being off the moorings.
Let's keep going, boys. Next one, got here.
1:29 remaining in the second period. Squall still have a 1-0 lead with the goal from Piperito. Tie up. Back to the Squall. Reardon. Try to feed one. Tipped wide. Take a chance and Hotchner with a save.
Try, Ryan. Good job, man. Way to throw it there.
This goalie taking a penalty.
Unless you want to.
And looks like they're going to send this one back to neutral. That may have been a crease violation.
Right? Who's looking? You got two looking?
Squall still with control, but immediately turn it over to Kevin Elinsky. Elinsky trying to make himself mentioned a little more. Hasn't really been part of the play all that much as that ball goes out of play. And the draw will be deep in the Squall zone. And a quick shot off the draw, and it lands in the corner. And was looking for Matt Henry, but he wasn't ready. As James Hotcher gets it away. Battle in the corner. Trying to look for help. Couldn't find anything, and as that goes out of play, and Witt looking at the ceiling, thinking he should have had that one. Won by the Squall. Witt off the left boards over to Reardon. Good defensive play. Right, Jeremy Hotchner. There's Witt again getting pressured on the forecheck. Now gets it off and turns it over to Nick Carey. And tries to get some assistance from Jeremy Hotchner, who sends it down the floor. Reich off the boards, gets Viverito. Good. Imran Faruqi gets in his path into the corner.
15.
Looking for a pass lane. Said it's behind the net. Ryan Reich in the left corner. And a hand pass is called.
Finish it. Finish it.
9 seconds, boys. Bomb right here. Bomb right here.
Ball by the Rise. Handling it back is Joe Petrels. Centers up! Save by Hotchner! This, I guarantee you, that score would have been much higher had it not been for James Hotchner's performance today. Just 0.3 seconds on the clock. Do they even have enough time? No, they do not. Not even a chance to get a shot off the circle. They need a lot more. But James Hotchner has played fantastic in the net despite the one goal against him.
Come back to the
It goes back over to Pelka and sets up to Corrigan. We'll just lift it. Was looking for Lons a little too far, and Hotchner opts for the faceoff. Won by the Squall, but moving in. Look at that speed from Zach Olivas. Olivas back behind the net with a burst of speed. But all for naught as Lons takes it the other way. Gets around Petrels, but they're offside.
Hey, Timmy, do I need to?
No.
Hey,
Literally, no.
Timmy, do I need to get the board out so you know what offside is? Or no? You got it? Hey, that's good.
Rise have control, but immediately turn back over. Witt pushes it back in. Matt Henry gets some help. They clear the zone, but it ends up being an icing against the Rise. pretty slow start to the third period. Only 48 seconds off the clock. Won by the Rise. Henry trying to feed forward, but turned it over to Witt. Henry tries again, and he'll have to take another icing. Won by the Squall, back to Witt. Lofts it, glove down, but the Squall with that forecheck keep possession. David Lane goes across, but it's intercepted. They come together. Chance for Kevin Waters. Waters back to the point. Finds Bain. Henry shoots one in, blocked by Witt. With a 4-on-2, Witt goes left, shot off the post. Oh, BJ Goodwin hit heavy metal. Had it been just a millimeter to the left, would have gone in. And once again, Goodwin misses an open net. David Lane in his own corner. And now another shot, another one hits the post, second chance, they score! Third time's a charm. BJ Goodwin getting some help. And the Squall finally get that second goal they've been looking for.
It's a lot easier if you score on the one-timer first.
They were playing pinball for that entire sequence, but it ends up working out.
Same board, same board.
But they got to be careful with this, as Pivarito and Pelka had to retreat for a moment. Back in the left corner. Moves it back over to Keenan Steckler. But that forecheck in to work. Barbado with a shot and a save by Hofscher. Went off the inside of his pad.
Keep going, boys.
Now both those goals have come off of deflections. And again, I can't say enough how James Hotchner has played a very good game, and he adds another save to his total.
Come on, ref, I need a better drop there.
Have control, cleared out by Jeremy Hotchner, but a little too far, and an icing.
Hey, Jacob, you got to keep running that, or they'll blow it, or they'll wave it off. Just so you know. Hey, Jacob, you got to run. Ball. Backwards, not just forward. The shoes go both ways. Go. You got to make it special.
Tie up. Moving in is Jeremy Hotchner. Was kept in Pivarito in the left corner.
Slow it down.
Tries a shot, check, save! Can't get a rebound attempt as it goes behind the net. Just an extra second longer and they would have had to put in. Jeremy Hotchner getting some help from behind, and a bouncer right into the glove of Mark Kamoshi. Tie up, goes to the Squall. Bearden trying to push out, does. Henry.
Timmy, where are you going? That's your man.
Waits for the team to get it back on side, and now moving in is Chris Ward. But push back
Here you go, Timmy.
to the outside. Pulowski with a shot and a save by Hotchner. Another chance down low.
Look at
for
Sam.
Tim Corrigan pressured, centers up, intercepted. Joe Petrell on the Jonathan Hotchner, race for control, and shot! Oh, now it rolls across the crease! And now a whistle. And I don't know what that whistle is for. They were pointing toward the Rise bench. I'm not sure what that was about. But they're just going to place the drop at neutral. Comes back, Lane. Double teamed on the boards. Fight for control, and the Rise trying to push through. That is Kevin Alinsky. A stick comes off, went off of Chris Young, and now it finally pops into the left corner. Bearden plays around the boards, but there's nobody there. Livius, all of us, takes it down low, looking for Helinski, gets it back. Down low again. Now back to the point. Looking for a shot from Bill Evans. Instead goes across, and now they give it away. Chris Young. Back down to David Lane on the left corner. Lane takes it behind the net as we approach the halfway point of the third period.
Everything red line and deep.
Played off the boards by Bobby Arcus, who is the points leader of the team, has 3. They definitely need his talent at this stage of the game. And it goes left to Barbado. Now passes down low.
Pat, get back, Pat,
By Jonathan Hotchner. Hotchner gains the zone. Now drops back. Sends forward to Bobby Arcus. Gets double teamed again. And we mentioned earlier how aggressive that defense is for the Squall when it comes to the forecheck and back check. Here's a shot wide from Barbado. Justin DiVerito trying to get control, but Arcus once again giving him a hard time. Now race in front of the Squall bench. Martin Witt breaks it up down to Jaden Steckler. He gets pinned on the boards, and that forces the turnover. Across to Barbado. And that is down low. Matt Henry around. Ryan right down. A shot, save, rebound. Stopped by Hotchner.
All three.
The Rise are certainly still in the game. They need to take more shots. They've had control, but they're not taking enough shots. Won by the Squall. Lons with a shot gets blocked. Back in the corner to Corrigan. Corrigan looking for some help. He has an option. Decides to go behind the net, and it goes off the safety screen, but still in the ring.
Lons back up.
Sends it back. Corrigan in a battle with Richard Wall. Comes back around. Matt Henry sends it forward. They're going to wave off the ice. Kept in. Keenan Steckler tries to keep the play alive, but the back check once again getting to work. Chris Long had an opportunity, but it gets cut off by Matt Henry. Down low to Jeremy Hotchner. Bearden takes it behind his own net. Less than 3 remaining in the game. Goes back down. Chris Bain. Keenan Steckler will just send it to the right corner. Pelka and a whistle. There's a whistle. I did not see what the call was.
Chris Young.
No, I'll go.
But they're saying, I think they're calling too many men on the floor. And yes, that's exactly what it is.
That's what happens when we don't
So
get the
Lons
ball.
will serve the penalty and a critical power play for the Rise. And really, they do need to score on this power play if they have a chance to get back in this game.
And knowing you two, you've already called it.
Kevin Alinsky will take the draw and a false start.
You do it the way I want you to do it.
Ryan and Justin next.
Won by the Squall, they immediately clear. And that's something that the Rise have got to get control of with their power play units. They haven't had enough shots at even strength, and they certainly need to get some on this power play. And they once again turn it over, but get it right back. Kevin Helinski press go right for Zach Olivas. Back behind the net, Helinski goes back to the point with a shot. Save by Kamoshi. I think they got his paddle. It was a hard thud.
David, BJ.
58 seconds left on the power play. 2:15 on the game clock. James Honcher is looking toward his bench.
Lons are coming in.
They're going to keep Honcher in the game for now. Comes out and right, giving him a hard time. It goes right by and out.
Hey, Justin, we're shorthanded.
Back to Jonathan Hotchner. James still looking at his bench. See what they want to do.
If I have a breakaway, I'm going.
Draw pass. And blocked by a bouncer, and Kamoshi has to make an emergency save.
Analytics said. Hey, that's a tough one. What do we want? Cat take the box or? Yeah, cat's the box.
Won by the Rise. And a wayward pass, but they do keep it in. Shot goes high. 25 seconds left on the penalty. Back down low. Bearden. Can't get it out. Hotchner. Jonathan Hotchner turns it over. Cleared away. Approaching 10 seconds left on the penalty. Do they have time for another rush at the pace they're going? I don't think so. James Hotchner still looking for his bench to see when they're going to pull him. Penalty is over. Bearden around the board.
I got right.
Trying to hold it up.
Keep and change.
Approaching the 1 minute mark. As the Rise were still offside, and now a 2-on-1 shot and a save by Hotchner. And now control is critical for the Rise. That shot goes wide from Corrigan. Tied up on the boards, Chris Ward. Tries to get it down deep, and they do. Hotchner still looking to try to get lower a little bit. He still hasn't got the call. And the ball hits the ceiling in the high danger area, which will have an automatic stoppage. 38 seconds left in regulation. The Rise still down by 2, and Hotchner is still in the net. And now the Rise decide to call their timeout. And I think they're going to discuss that.
Why wasn't that icing?
What's that?
Why wasn't that icing?
Which one?
The one where they threw it from the blue line all the way down. You had your hand up and then you waved it off.
Brian called it off.
Why?
Ask Brian.
Why'd you call the icing off when you threw it from the blue line? I mean, they had a guy in the center. Did he?
Yeah, the guy that was right here. He tipped it.
So with 38 seconds left,
Change direction.
I didn't see
And
the-
it.
I didn't see
sure
the
they're
tip.
having
I
a
thought you called it
discussion
off
about the
because
extra attacker.
The guy
with 38
was on
seconds
stick,
left.
preventing him from playing it. But either way.
Down 2-0.
Either way, so what? No, I'll give this.
Is it too late for them now? Because I saw James looking at the bench saying, are you guys going to pull me off?
Let's make a save. That's all we really want.
So let's see if they have reconsidered that decision. And looks like they have, if he's now on the bench, it's going to be a 6-on-5. Lewinsky takes a draw, he loses it to Goodwin, and Witt will play it off the safety nets, and that's going to be a 2-on-1 and an empty netter off the post! Oh my! But a wide open net, and they score. He makes the second one count. Tim Corrigan.
Good job, BJ. Good shot, BJ. Doesn't even count as a shot.
Hey, give me 89 with the assist. 89.
So with 26 seconds left, the Squall will remain undefeated, going 4-0. The Rise still winless at 0-4, but that isn't to say that their defense has done a good job. Especially James Hotcher, who did a great job in the net. All the goals against him were off of deflections. As it gets played off the boards, final seconds counting down. As they have one last push off the ceiling, 10 seconds. Back to the center line, turns it over to Witt. We'll just send it down the floor, and it's going to be an icing. But with 3 seconds left, there just isn't enough time for the Rise. So one last drop, as this is just merely academical now. Won by the Squall, won't matter. Game is over. Raleigh Squall win this game 3-0 over the Charlotte Rise.